Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me, because, let's just say the doctor is in. However, not sanitary to do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. GM Ryden. No actual doctor. Not an actual doctor. And today we are going to be showcasing Ad's fourth path. So you can kind of see I got my nice little doctor jacket on. Someone kind of called it already that there was going to be a cosplay. I was actually kind of having a little bit of a laugh after I took the picture, because it's like, no, it looks like I just put a sheet over a chair and I'm going to reveal GM Chair's identity. There we go. Hopefully you are all doing great today on this Friday. I do have to do a little bit of finagling for you guys on YouTube, so if things look a little bit weird, I do apologize. But for our Twitch side, first let me get started. We're going to show off something that we haven't shown in-game or on our YouTube channel yet, but it will be available later, after the stream. But, until then, let's show a little something for you guys.
예전엔 믿을 수 있는 건 오직 나 자신뿐이라 생각했었지만 지금은 다르다. 나를 찬양하는 사람들도 모두 내 것이니까. 결국 지배하는 자가 가장 강한 거다.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, on the 23rd, Ben called that I would be having this outfit. Though the mask is just like an extra. I just figured, let me throw in the mask. Wait, I gotta be a doctor. But I'm pretty sure you guys don't really just want to see me talking about it. You guys want to see Ad's fourth path. That's why you guys are here. Don't mind me, I'm kind of trying to work on two computers at the same time. But let's get started. Let me switch over the camera view. Is this one? Yep. Oh, wait, you guys can't see me. There we go. Alright. I'm actually going to take the mask off, though. I am going to take the mask off, just because it is a little bit crazy right now. I don't want to be dying. Alright, so, as per usual, we're going to go over the passives first, then we're going to jump into the match. I want to make sure I don't get kicked. But we do have his first advancement for the fourth path, Effect Tracer. Starting off with our passive, the Sad Armor Mode Database. We'll need an efficient database for when there are more specimen. All skills, magical damage will be converted to physical damage. Successful hit or defeat of enemies will gain genetic modification points per successful attack or defeated enemies. I'm not going to read all the Nasad armor stuff. That's you guys can read that. I'm not suspicious, okay? I'm not a suspicious doctor. I just happen to succeed in the art of killing my enemies, mostly. Anyway, Nasad armor command attack power increased by 45%. You'll gain genetic modification point depending on the successful attack or defeating an enemy. But what does that mean? We'll go into that when we jump into the game. But next we have our level 40 passive, Biochemistry. There are things to learn even from failed experiments. Data obtained from the repeated research becomes a strong foundation for the following steps. Oh, you know what? I should probably turn the music on. There we go. I was like wondering, like, wait, why am I not hearing anything? There we go. Back to biochemistry though. Max MP increase and knockdown rate when attacking is decreased. Active and special active skill cooldown acceleration is increased. So by default, you get yourself some cooldown acceleration with Ad's fourth path. You'll get your max MP increased as early as level 40. Very nice. But let's jump into actual gameplay.
약한 녀석들 뿐이군.
Alright, we are kind of beating up the little punky poppet over here. We got like one little combo here. ZXXX. As we kind of just, you know, start building up some resources here. Okay, let me try it from the right. Okay, good enough. Alright, so we're going to start off with our active skills. The first one, you'll get this one I believe when you hit your first advancement. She's alive, yes. You're going to get Ambulance, which I currently have the Empower trait because I was testing it. I'm busy, get out of my way! Create a barrier in front of you and charge forward in super armor state, can be activated in midair. And of course, Dynamo mutation points tend to be involved with this. So let's actually use it.
걸리적거리지 말고 비켜.
I wish I can get rid of this. But, oh well.
앰뷸런스.
There's the Ambulance. I never play Ad. What is DP? Dynamo points. It's pretty much his unique awakening system. Unlike other characters who require beads to awaken, Ad requires Dynamo points. You can awaken pretty much any time. You don't have any sort of delay though when awakening. You can also cancel it by hitting the control button. You can't just like spam activation though, because there is a cooldown. You can barely see it right there. Well, not when the mouse is covering it.
걸리적거리지 말고 비켜.
You kind of see with Ambulance, you cannot actually go through your enemies with it. And next up, we have Stim Pack. Use this to mix this together, and it should be perfect. An energy field that can be used by both allies and enemies. The energy mixture is slightly off. Therefore, the target will have increased physical and magical attack power, but decreased defense for a set duration. So,
스팀팩.
this might seem familiar to you, Knight Emperor players, and you, Empire Sword players, with Mod Armor Break and Provoke, respectively. You reduce the enemy's defense, but they gain an attack buff as a result.
스팀팩. 스팀팩.
Kind of see that he just throws it in front of him.
비율은 이 정도?
And you can kind of see like some Assad armor combos. His main Z1 inflicts silence. Use the X1. Uses a slice that does the leg wound. Considering that this is the test server, I cannot bring him into a raid, guys. Mind Break, he does not have access to that. That's a Mad Paradox skill. Alright, let's go on to... Oh, let's actually go on to his genetic modification from his very first passive when you unlock it. So you'll receive different effects depending on the activation point. Upon activation, you're going to use 30 Dynamo points per second. Will deactivate automatically when you hit less than 30 Dynamo points. The number of points needed to activate automatically increases per second. So you build this up and then you consume it with the V key. You can kind of see the buffs that you get. You do get the preceding, well, for some of them, actually, never mind, you don't. This is the first class of fourth path. I was going to say, like, you do, but no, it's actually the same mention for, like, some of them, so I was like, no, never mind. So physical and magical attack power increase for stage 1. You also receive damage increase by 10%. So you're going to take more damage while increasing your damage. You also become small. Again. Stage 2, you remove the become small effect. And for stage 3, you get to remove your debuffs upon activation. And then at stage 4, that's when things get a little bit bigger. You get 20% damage increase. You get 10% damage reduction. You remove debuffs upon activation. And your special active skill cooldowns, acceleration, will increase by 1.1. Guys, I know you have a lot of questions, but we are not at that point yet, guys. I know you guys are excited. Oh yeah, this is also the other combo, XZZZ. What does his collection effect provide? You'll have to wait until it's released to find out, because I'm not going to show you that. Let me build up the thing. I was thinking about the wig, but honestly, wearing the wig is like kind of annoying, like multiple times. I mean, I'm already getting with the line with one. But I kind of like figured my normal hair would be good. We'll just pretend I'm wearing like a different hair. Anyway, so we're going to activate the effects. Get to see the color activate. You can see that my dynamo points are now draining like crazy. You can kind of see the buff icon up here. Get the stage 4. I mean that was my real hair. I just got a cut and color today. Sorry guys. Sorry for that lie. All right, let's go into special actives. First up, we have Radio Knife. Here and here, treatment must be done calmly and quickly.
Radio Knife.
So let me pull this up. Radio knife? Radios have knives out? It's a medical term. You might actually have already noticed that there are quite a number of medical terms in this. And I wasn't, or we weren't doing the doctor jokes and all that just for fun. Who's writing? I'm writing. Hi.
집도를 시작하지.
Oh wait, the kids turn that off. We'll have to deal with that. Alright, next up we're going to have Code Yellow. I got the useful trait, as you can kind of see, so it's going to increase my hit count more than normal. Medieval method, just cut it. I agree. Escape subjects found, how troublesome. Quickly scan surrounding area to find the missing subjects.
어디 간 거야?
That's quite a big radius on that. Let's see. I'm going to go with our tenacity skill. Examination. Your current condition is examine the subject to find a weakness. Reduces all resistances for 5 seconds.
낱낱이 파헤쳐주지.
I didn't see any yellow. Again, it's mostly code for missing patient, if I remember correctly.
낱낱이 파헤쳐주지.
Storm Rider Evil, we are on the practice channel because I don't want to wait 10 years for all the MP I need, so yeah, it's not going to look just like that. Alright, we still have one more skill though. We have Venipuncture. I need even more data! I need more power! I need everything. Scan a large area ahead and summon a drone that will attach itself to the test subject to collect a sample.
살짝 따끔할까?
Get a nice little bit of damage, extra damage out there.
스팀팩.
Okay, so it is on. I was like wondering if that thing was on. Okay. I'm gonna just use it one more time now.
베니펑처.
Yeah, that definitely seems like it has some rage. Rage? Range. Let's see, put you over here.
살짝 따끔할 거다.
Okay, I can tell you this much, it definitely didn't hit. Alright, so obviously the first advancement, not the most impactful, because as you guys are aware, things don't really start picking up until the second advancement and the transcendent side of things. But we do have like a lot of, you know, medical stuff. I don't know. Would you trust Ad to perform surgery on you guys? Are there any more debuffs he can afflict aside leg wound and silence? On his commands, not that I'm aware of. On his skills, yes. You got Stim Pack, which is a defense debuff, but it does increase attack of enemies inflicted by it. I believe it also will affect allies too. Can be used by both allies and enemies. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's pretty much like Provoke or Mod Armor Break for Empire Sword and Knight Emperor, respectively. You have Light Examination, which is Resistance Decrease. I think that's everything for... Yeah, that's everything for the first advancement. So, I think you guys want to see our second advancement. So, give me one moment to switch cameras. I didn't want that to play again, but that's okay. As a dentist from Little Shop of Horrors? Yep.
가라, 지켜봐 주지.
Let's see.
Fight skillfully. Enough of this laziness. This place is reserved for the toughest of the tough.
Alright, let me switch back. Got a camera for you guys. There we go. And of course, it's in the bottom right of the screen, but let me just read it to you guys in case you're not like paying attention. There is this is the test server, so everything you see here from translation to effects of skills and all that can be changed before release, so just keep that in mind. And again, as I mentioned, I am on the practice channel of sparring, so if there's like anything weird looking, like, wait, why are you getting so much MP so quickly? That's why. Is LWiki accurate? LWiki is an unofficial source by fans, so that's the best I can really tell you. Anyway, we gotta do the passives again. First one. This is part of your second advancement. Somatology. Understand and improve on the innate properties of the human body. Increases physical attack power and movement / jump / action speed. So that's some free stats you get. Look at that. 50% attack power, 10% in all speeds. Very nice. I'm not obligated to Google whether that's a real word. Go for it. Alright, biochemistry we already had. Big data. Collect enough data, it's time to focus on the research. Increase auto-generation of genetic modification points. Upon attacking, genetic resource data may drop. Obtaining genetic resource data will increase genetic modification point. So pretty much it's that little thing at the bottom. The V key. You get more points towards it whenever you get your data. Function, structure, or anatomy. Drop rate. It's not the drop rate stat. The drop rate is the drop rate for the big data. Not actual item drops. Alright, anatomy. Increases critical damage and damage of anatomy skills. So, ambulance, radio knife, code yellow, physical therapy, and defibrillator. This will give you 20% damage increase to those and 10% critical damage for them. Grey's Anatomy, no, not that. Alright, now we got the transcendent stuff. This is where the passives start getting crazy. Awakened Will, Dissembler, which, by the way, is the name of our second advancement. A faker who wears a mask to serve his goal. Oh, I guess I gotta put the mask on. Hold on. I gotta put the mask on. Mask? Sure. I'll wear it. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me just fine. Clinical trial is complete. I can now be assured and use this on myself. When certain skills or buffs are applied, apply the effect to the character. Applied upon using skill. Stimpak will increase physical and magical attack power by 10% for 10 seconds. Immunity will increase all resistances by 100 for 10 seconds. Applied during buff duration. Cure. HP and MP potion recovery increased by 10%. PCA will be damage reduction increased by 5%. And detoxification. Active and special active skill damage will increase by 5%. We can hear you well. Good! Awakened One. You should know what this passive does. The senses lead the body for neurology. If you control the senses, then the body should also be able to rise to new heights. Active, special active skill, MP cost decrease, and increase MP recovery when attacked and attack. Free stats, everybody! There's some free special active skill, MP cost decrease, and MP recovery. So yeah, now we can get more MP. But we also have the hyperactive too. We got to show that off. I should... Okay, I do.
좋아. 전투 지원 준비 완료.
I forget what the combo was for this one. Oh, there we go. So it was like dash XXX. I wonder if the dash easy. Nope, never mind. Eat it! Sorry, I can't resist on that one. Alright, let's Oh, did I put all my skills on? Can't remember if I did. No, let's go over what we have, and worst case, we'll just do another little round to showcase. Okay, actually, let me do some hits. Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't have just picked it up like that, but... Alright, right there, you guys, you can see the big data. How dare you take my data! Oh well. So, let's start off on the... What does that do again? So, as a reminder, the big data affects this, your genetic modification. When you pick it up, you gain more percentage. Well, it adds percentage. Based on whether you're in PvE or PvP. Alright, but let's start with PCA. The experiments are struggling already. It's a hassle, but I suppose necessary. Create an energy field so the affected party members feel less pain for a set duration. Can also be activated in mid-air. But there's another thing about this. First, you get damage reduction 14% for 10 seconds. But with our passive, it does increase. But there's another thing. It's in blue text. Maybe you guys can actually see it. Overtreatment. Allies that receive a buff effect will receive 1 overtreatment debuff stack. The stack can only be removed by the immunity skill. So, let's actually use this skill.
고통 따위는 없다. 내가 그렇게 만들어주지.
Kind of see the overtreatment stack right here. Stage 1, MP recovery when attack and decrease by 0.25% per stack. I would never take a Hippocratic oath. Well, apparently he's a doctor now, so I guess he did. Does that mean he took the Hippocratic? Never mind. I don't want to say it anymore. And right here you got your PCA damage reduction. No, Storm Rider. What it does is for every buff you get what's called an over-treatment debuff. Over-treatment is not removed by V key. As I said, guys, pay attention. Hold on. I'll take the mask off. I'll take the mask off. That way you guys can actually understand me and hear me. Over-treatment. Allies that receive a buff effect will receive 1 over-treatment debuff stack. The stack can only be removed by the immunity skill or by timing it out. But let's do a little thing. We'll have to use another skill. Actually. And that's how I lost my medical license. Yes. We'll actually go through skills first, and then we'll go into the over-treatment. False diagnosis. Unfortunately, it's too late to do anything. Trick the target with a false diagnosis and decrease their physical and magical attack power for a set duration. So let's see in action. Very short.
False diagnosis.
God, I just love the way he says it. It's just nice. What's this? Now we have detoxification. There's noise in the observed data. Do I need to check the condition of the test subject as well? How troublesome. Create an energy field that increases active and special active skill damage for party members within range. Can also be activated in midair. This also applies over treatment. Yep, detoxification. That's not what it means, Perfect Soul. It doesn't mean that he can heal drunk people. Detoxification is pretty much a term that's used to remove toxins in your body. I am not a doctor, and I'm actually acting like a doctor here. Yeah, let's activate this field.
Detox mode. 전개.
That's a pretty massive field. Very nice cube.
고통 따위는 없다. 내가 그렇게 만들어 주지. Detox mode. 전개.
Alright, so right there you can kind of see I have 2 stacks of over treatment. Once that timer goes down, 1 stack is gone.
Yay! I'm alive!
Unfortunately, you are alive right now. We gotta do some medical work. I can't really work on an alive target, but we'll have to make do. Okay, let's see. Let's go with suction. Did we get... this one is only... I think this is the first path? No, this is the second path. Or, second path. Second advancement, so it still has the English revival line that Labby normally has. It's once she hits 3rd advancement that she gets her own unique one. Alright, suction. It's getting in the way of my experiments. Install a suction device ahead that pulls in nearby enemies. That's all you need to know.
Suction.
A lot of KR player uses the skill. I can see why. It's very similar to Blast Arrow. Let's see. Let's go with this one, actually. No, let's go with this one. Allergy. I will disrupt your immune system. Create an energy field that will cause an allergic reaction to the target and decrease their MP. So, MP burn.
점점 견디기 힘들어질 거다.
Wait a minute, is that 30 in PvP? Ooh, that's 30 in PvP. Nice. Can you recatch?
이물질 제거.
I believe that answers your question. Alright.
점점 견디기
Wyvern
힘들지.
MP and PvE? Well, it's more of a PvP, so. What do you think about it? MP burn is more of a PvP type effect than it's a PvE effect. Best we both have skill at the same time? Yeah. Alright, next up we have Cure. Looks like we found the Cure. Launch a drone made with an assault technology to drop HP MP recovering potion to party members. Party members affected by the Cure potion will immediately recover partial HP and MP and recover continuously for a set duration. This does apply the overtreatment effect, or overtreatment debuff, and the final enhancement effect recovers special resources upon instant recovery.
다이너모 힐링 모드.
Dino healing mode. I love how I'm getting 0 MP! Oh, PvP modifiers, you're so funny. So, it's not a lot, as you can see. One, because it's PvP, but two, it is also based on your combat power. Every 400,000 combat power will increase it by 0.8%, up to a max of 12% in PvE, while PvP is 0.4, max of 0.6. Obviously, I don't have a lot of combat power on this character, because only a second job. Don't have a lot of great gear. So yeah. But if you guys play Nyx Pieta, it should be a little bit similar.
좀 더 힘내보라고.
Get an instant burst followed by a bit of a follow-up. Let's go to hygiene. Mental hygiene. I need to calm down for a successful experiment. Calm the mind to enter super armor state for a set duration. 8 seconds in PvE, 4 in PvP.
침착하게.
Maybe you just need a palate cleanser. That's it. Bro does a therapy speed run. And surprisingly, even though this is a buff, it does not provide overtreatment. Probably because it's a self thing.
멘탈 하이진. 다이너모 힐링 모드. 고통 따윈 없다. 내가 그렇게 만들어 주지. 디톡시케이션.
Yay! I'm alive!
침착하게.
Super armor is for the party? Well, it doesn't say it's for the party. And unfortunately, I cannot really test in a party. Or I haven't been able to test in a party. Alright, let's go to immunity. So this is the skill that will remove your overtreatment debuff effects. By the way, if you recall, let me just use one.
고통 따윈 없다. 내가
You get
그렇게 만들어 주지.
overtreatment stage 1. There's multiple stages, and these are debuffs. They will stack. You get more powerful debuffs as you stack up those numbers. This is how you remove them. Immediately, the samples are being corrupted. The more experiments I run, I need to do something. Scan the surrounding area, then have the drone created with Nasa technology remain to control the immunity state. Once in immunity control state, all debuffs, including overtreatment, will be removed and will be immune to debuffs for a set duration. No more having to deal with Rosso's debuffs! What do you call two dissemblers working together? Getting a second opinion. I like that. I like that. How is what possible? Regardless.
실험에 방해되는군.
There we go. Get one, and then we have... Oh, that's Awakening Will. Never mind. Next up, we have anesthesia. If you guys have ever been to a dentist, you guys probably know what anesthesia is. Or even like if you had surgery, you probably know what anesthesia is. Rest easy, it will be done before you know it. Use drones to freeze the target for a set duration. It's a freeze, guys. An actual freeze. It's not the freeze from Prophetess, where it's ice... Frostbite. Frostbite freeze. This is actual freeze.
Anesthesia.
So you get pretty much a two-part attack. You got the little lasers going like that. And then you just have like the little lasers like going around clockwise.
다이너모 극저온 치료 모드 발동.
And so far from my experience, it doesn't deal multiple hits. It's like a universal hitbox on that snowflake part. Alright, we still have one more skill. Actually, while I'm out, let me check if there was any awakening effects that I may have missed. Ah! Okay, so for PCA, with your awakening, your damage reduction effect increases. Diagnosis, the debuff duration increases by 1 second. Detoxification doesn't have any effect like that. Freeze duration increases while in awakening. Immunity increases drone duration by 1 second. Mental hygiene. Upon awakening, use 1 dynamo mutation point to ignore guard. This skill does deal damage, so that explains why it deals it ignores guard. In cure, recovery. Upon awakening, recovery increases by 5% per dynamo mutation point. 0.25 in PvP because that would be too broken. For the 4th buster, what's a quack buster? I can only imagine ducks are involved, but there is no ducks involved with the ad. Anyway, so we come to our final skill. Defibrillator. Oops. Was the shock too strong? Well, yeah, troublesome tone, but I know that they meant Quake Buster. Deliver a powerful electric shock to the target. Recover 60 DP when using skills. DP is not recovered while dynamo configuration mode is activated. Uses a maximum 2 dynamo mutation points, increases your damage. This deals 9k percentage on PvE.
물러서지 마라의 속이.
Oh, you gotta love that smug smile on that awakening. But here's Defibrillator. 1 single hit. But 1 powerful hit. Hold on, let's see the smug. Let's see the smug again.
너 거슬리는군.
Yeah. That is pure delicious smug, if I ever seen it.
너 거슬리는군. 힘껏 발버둥쳐라. 그래야 보는 재미가 있지 않겠어?
Alright guys, we come to our final potential skill. I think I have to check if there was any other skills I may have missed. But we have our hyperactive.
광역검사 시행. 좋아. 처방은 이걸로 하지.
Unfortunately, I can't zoom in. We have mass examination. The results are lacking. If you don't pull your weight, it won't do me any good. Scan nearby party members' status, and give them a prescription that fits the current situation. Examine each stage in order and fill any part that's lacking. Give stage 4 buff effect for party members that fulfill all conditions. Each party member can only receive 1 buff out of 4. Okay. To the person who said no damage, just buff. There is damage, I just wasn't in the proper positioning for it. So, you can kind of see, it says, under mass examination, if your critical is 50% or lower, you'll get a critical increase by 20%. That's stage 1. On stage 2, your maximize will increase by 50, or if your maximize is 50% or lower, you get a 20% maximize increase. For stage 3, if your physical and magical defense ignore is 5% or lower, so a negate fragment plus earth, no, not earth, wind, wait, is it? No, earth or earrings, I think it is. Whatever Master Road accessory it is that gives you 0.5%. One of those, just those two things, will get you above stage 3. But if you only have a gate fragment, then you're going to get this one. You're going to increase your physical magical defense ignore by 10%. Lastly, if you actually have over 50% critical, it was wind. Damn it! I knew it was wind, and I got it yesterday too, when I was looking this up. Okay. So you don't spam immunity if you put... It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. So, for this, if you want that, the final buff, which is 10% physical and magical attack power, you need to have over 50% critical, over 50% maximize, and over 5% defense ignore. By the way, you guys may have saw it, we'll be able to see it again in about 35 seconds. But there was a nice little screen that pops up. I'll actually move a little bit closer as well. But I'm going to also take us into free training to kind of show you something a little bit. Because I was messing around with this. It's very interesting. Have a gate and wind R ornament. That's the only way you'll get it. Because if you have just 5%, you don't get stage 4. But you need to have all 3. Defibrillator mid-air cast?
Defibrillator!
It does. Also, thank you for making me waste my MP! Dang it! That's true. If you have survival of the cold, that's another one. Alright, let's do this mass examination again.
Mass examination.
So, unfortunately, I can't really zoom in. But yeah, you get a nice little screen. And believe it or not, all 4 stages have a different screen. This one, you can kind of see like a shield, which is broken. That's to tell you that you got the defense ignore. Alright, I'm going to exit this. Let me just quickly check if there's any skills I've missed. I feel like I have missed something. Let's see. We have this. We have this. Have that. Oh, I did not put on physical therapy. I also did not put on... Oh no, I did have allergy. I just took it off. What am I talking about? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, we also have a dynamo configuration pylon. Let's see. Diagnosis. Hygiene. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I'm gonna do a quick jump in. We'll show you physical therapy since it's inactive. Very quick. Pylon is on every ad. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pay much attention to it. Okay, so physical therapy. It's all wrong. I corrected myself. Use the dynamo to strike the target and decrease knockdown rate.
Physical therapy.
Clearly, you have to actually be close to inflict physical therapy. Just like that. Yep, that's all it really is. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go. Gotta do a thing. First do that. Okay. So I'm gonna go jump into free training quickly. Then I'll do a quick dungeon run for you guys. I almost forgot what free training was for a sec.
Yippee! Enough of this laziness. This place is reserved for the toughest of the tough.
Alright, switch back over. There we go. Okay, so I gotta get my critical down, so I'm gonna take this off, because that will be the best thing to do. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna increase our critical with this, with mass examination. I'm gonna also do this, that way I can see all the chat.
특별 처방이다. 감사히 여기도록.
Now I can actually zoom in. There you go, you guys can actually see the screen a little bit better. That is pretty much your critical buff. Put my weapon back on, and I have 54% critical. I have just below 50% maximize. Which I'm surprised at. I thought it was above 50. There we go. Oh yeah, you call this critical? Hold on, let me actually take this off. I'm gonna use it again.
광역권 서시행. 좋아. 처방은 이걸로.
Doctor's prescription, critical. Critical chance lacking. The doctor prescribes you extra critical. You call this critical? Critical chance increase. Okay, let me put my weapon back on. I shouldn't have enough, but I've learned this. I'm gonna use it with the reset. Now, if you kind of look, the two are kind of overlapping. Oh, what? I got the defense ignore. I guess I gotta take something else off that has maximize. Where's all my source of maximize, actually? Oh! I took the wrong thing off. I was like, wait, what am I... Oh, so yeah, the maximize and critical that you get from some of your armor, where it's like up here, the buff, does apply. And I've learned this, but the hyperactive buffs also count. And you can stack multiples. So just imagine if you have 4 different fourth paths with you. Using this, you can get all 4 stages. I've learned that when I was messing around with this yesterday. It could change, But let's actually do this. Alright, now we got the maximize.
처방은 이걸로 하지.
Maximize, of course, is in the brain. No, this is just a second. We're not going to show third job. You guys get to find out what third job's name is, how third job plays, what third job provides next Wednesday. Yeah, apparently maximizes your brain. So let's equip everything. We get our final buff, Doctor's prescription, attack power increase. You're very healthy. The doctor prescribes you attack power increase. Not bad, you must have worked on it. And then you get him clapping. Okay. Alright. We have 10 minutes left. Let me set up some skills. He's impressed, but just barely. Yes. Oh man, I have no idea what I want to take with me. I'm not going to take Cure. Well, maybe I will. Normally I would not drop a freeze skill, but for this case, I think I will. Alright, let me just do another quick check, or quick change. Scenery for you guys. As I'm going to jump into a dungeon. I should be good. I'm gonna get the Q buff first. Not like anyone's gonna join me. I could potentially do add dungeon, but I'm not gonna do add dungeon. That's way too quick. I love how everyone's just commenting on the smug face of that hyperactive. I agree with it.
좋아. 전투 지원 준비 완료.
Gotta turn this off.
물러서지 마라의 힐링 모드. 썩시. 이뮤니티.
Alright, forgot to put the pet on.
디톡스 모드 전개.
Oh, never mind. Whatever. We don't need a pet.
PC의 이물질 제거. 디톡시케이션. 실험에 방해되는군. 멘탈 하이즈. 너 거슬리는군. 펄스 다이그노시스.
Get over here. So many potions? These are potions that you get from Professor Foru. What are you talking about?
너 올해는 못 버티겠군. 어디 간 거야?
That one's really good.
살짝 따끔하다.
By the way, you can cancel the V key.
썩시. 침착하게.
The skills look nice. I do agree. They're really good.
좀 더 힘내보라고. 올해는 못 버티겠군. 베니 펑차.
Yes, pretty much imagine. Venipuncture is really good for like straight line clearing. Not so much.
제거. 어디 간 거야? 멘탈 하이즈. 힘껏 발버둥 디톡스 모드. 그래야 보는 재미가 있지 않겠어?
I was about to say, does something still live?
물러서지 마라의 속이. 어디 간 거야?
God, Code Yellow is so good. Come on, move! Move! Okay, screw it.
디피브릴레이터.
Yeah, I guess good defibrillator, you guys, because you're making me angry with that. Ow, 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 ow. That hurts. Stop it. Don't ever do that again, enemies.
디톡시케이션. 그래, 당연히 그 정도는 해야지.
Yeah, I got an L tier. Now that's an idea someone just gave me.
소드 옐로. 멘탈 하이진. 너 올해는 못 버티겠군. 힘껏 발버둥쳐라. 그래야 보는 재미가 있지 않겠어? 이물질 제거.
Yeah, I don't have to do it on them.
PC에 너 올해는 못 버티겠군. 침착하게. 너 거슬리는군. 디톡스 모드 전개. 이물질 제거. 어디 간 거야?
Oh, I couldn't hit the ones in the back. I'm
이러면
sad.
방해되는군.
Alright, let me build up my final points. You stupid thing, you.
이물질 제거. 힘껏 발버둥쳐라. 멘탈 보는 재미가 있지 않겠어? 고통 따윈 없다. 내가 그렇게 만들어주지. 펄스 다이그노시스.
Okay, what's still alive? You.
침착하게.
Haha.
힘껏 발버둥쳐라. 그래야 보는 재미가 있지 않겠어? 디톡스 모드 전개. 펄스 다이그노시스. 침착하게. 너 거슬리는 만들어주지. 좀 더 힘내보라고. 물러서지 마라의 송이.
I guess I didn't stop it. Rip.
너 거슬리는군. 베니 펑쳐. 너 올해는 못 버티겠군. PC의 디톡시케이션. 큐어. 디피브릴레이터.
There we go. Yeah, the free scope might have actually been helpful here. I didn't think I would need it. And that's it, everybody. That's gonna be it for the live stream, as we actually are at a perfect time. Good work. So guys, Ads 4th Pack releases next Wednesday, the 23rd. Sorry, I had to remember the date. But this weekend, tomorrow will be L Resonance Burning event and Limited Stamina. Take advantage of that. And Sunday will also be 2x drop rate. Take advantage of that as well. Don't forget, we do have Thanksgiving and Black Friday coming up next week as well. I don't have to tell you that because you guys should know your dates by now. And with that, nah, I can't really tell you anything. Sorry. But it's time that we end the stream. With that said, everyone, have a great weekend. I'm going to play off the teaser trailer that we played at the beginning in case you happen to have missed it. For the YouTube side, it's going to probably look a little bit funky because of how I have to do it for you guys. But don't worry. You guys get to at least see it and hear it. But with that said, everyone, thank you very much for watching. That will be the end. I will see you guys on our next stream. Probably next Wednesday, where we're going to play the update. Take care.
저는 믿을 수 있는 건 오직 나 자신뿐이라 생각했었지만 지금은 다르다. 나를 찬양하는 사람들도 예전엔 믿을 수 있는 건 오직 나 자신뿐이라 생각했었지만 지금은 다르다. 나를 찬양하는 사람들도 모두 내 것이니까. 결국 지배하는 자가 가장 강한 거다.